This ain't financial advice. What is up, Cardano fam, nerd fam? Hit the subscribe, hit the like button if you like and subscribe to what I do. Now check this out. Let me go down here. We're going to get right down to business. We're going to get down to business, boy. So check this out. We got Bitcoin sitting around 48,000, Ethereum 3,200, and we got Cardano at $2.80 approaching that smart contract. Now, if you guys watch my previous video, take a look at this. When you're picking a pool, some of these pools are not run properly. Some of them don't have enough, and that's to no fault of their own, okay? And other ones have way too much. So if you look at this, they have 129% saturation. I don't know why they wouldn't just start a new pool, but they've actually lost 22% of rewards, okay? So right now, Nerd Pool, our pool, shout out to our new delegates, 8,000 in the Nerd Pool, 16,000 in the Nerd Pool, coming in hot. We have 528 fancy delegates. I mean, just intellectually smart people. I mean, innovators, true innovators in the Nerd Pool. If we take a peek at the wallets, thank you to all the people who have participated, especially these beautiful whales. Bang, bang, bang. I do good machine gun noises. That's why we subscribe to this channel. Anyway, I want to show you something really interesting here, okay? Not going to say who, but somebody on this chart, major DeFi exploitations earlier Q3. Somebody on this chart reached out to me to have me promote their product, and I respectfully declined, okay? The reason being is that I don't know what it was. I didn't know what it was. I'd never heard of it, okay? But with one simple little Google search, there she was, and I'm not going to say the number, millions of dollars lost. Now, what kind of person would I be if I said, hey, everybody, you guys should go buy Bob Chain, okay? Well, I wouldn't be a financial advisor, and I'm not one anyway, but I will never sell my audience rat poison. I will never sell my audience something that I wouldn't use myself. Sign up for my new trading course. It's only $79.99 every 3 days. If you look at the technical analysis that we're doing here on these charts, it is a parabolic guarantee that maybe you won't make any money, you'll probably lose everything. I would not promote that to you, okay? Not financial advice. Everybody's certain individual lifestyles are different and require different things, but if I'm doing something, if I'm riding a bike, I'm not going to tell you all to walk, okay? If I'm driving a car, I'm not saying, hey, you guys should go on roller skates. It's a much better way because the roller skate company wants to pay Wallace Inc. a couple of bucks, and everybody's going, my feet hurt. You look pretty comfortable in that car. No. So be careful. Put your money in Daedalus, okay? And make sure you always go to the right address. Daedalus wallet, there's already been fake Daedalus wallets. .io, okay? And little security thing, this is DailyListWallet.io. You got to be careful. Always look up here. See in the top left-hand corner? DailyListWallet.io. Now, sometimes they can get tricky and it'll have 2 dots above the O or a little underlined or a hyphenated thing. Always check this whenever you're downloading anything regarding to safely storing and keeping your crypto. Once it's in there, once you have your cold storage, hopefully on a hardware wallet, you're safe. You can sleep good at night and you don't have to worry about massive exploitations like 611 million stolen from the Poly network. I mean, this is insane, the amount of money, okay? Because those networks, they weren't secure. Okay, and I guarantee that they told everyone that they were. Now take a look at this. If we look at AVAX, okay, I'm pointing this out because what I want to show you is this. It's very interesting. We got AVAX ecosystem here, okay? Looks like they got a lot of projects coming on, okay? And that's going to be when Cardano's rubber hits the road moment. Cardano's ecosystem, not as many as AVAX, but AVAX is live, but we got a lot of promising stuff coming to the ecosystem and a lot of interest in those projects, okay? I'm a little bit tentative about promoting those to you because I really want to see a working product, okay? I hadn't seen a working product on those things that turned out to be scams, and I don't really want to promote something to you that I don't know is secure and run by a great team, doesn't have some kind of track record. Cardano got to the point where I said, I feel comfortable promoting this within the Cardano ecosystem because they kept delivering on what they were saying. Maybe it wasn't in the most timely fashion, but they did what they said. Okay, they actually executed. And it's one thing to have an idea, it's another thing to execute it. Everybody has a good idea. Few people can execute, okay? I knew people for years, the best ideas in the world, and those ideas are going to die in the graveyard. The person who can execute with a very little natural talent will more likely go farther than the person with all the great ideas who can't execute. It's a sad fact of life, but as I said many times before, the best ideas die in the graveyard. Sometimes you need to recognize in your own life that, hey, my talent is ideas. My talent is talking. My talent is blueprints. My talent is writing. My talent is drawing. Well, maybe I shouldn't try to do everything. Maybe I should find somebody who's really good at organizing spreadsheets, having an operations manager, having someone help you with your schedule, okay? Because maybe that's not your strong suit. Maybe you're the idea guy. Maybe you're the person who makes really cool graphic t-shirts. You just don't know how to sell them. Maybe you need to hire a salesperson to help you sell the shirts. Don't try to do everything, and don't ever be too big for your own company and your own vision to get that completed. Look at Bill Gates. I mean, just while we have you here going kind of crazy today, how much of Microsoft does Bill Gates own? How much of Microsoft does Gates own? Okay, taking a look here. Although Gates made his fortune co-founding Microsoft with Paul Allen, he only owned 1.3% of the company in 2019. He's still worth $146 billion, okay? Because he found the right people, similar to how Steve Jobs did. That's just good business sense. Don't let your ego be bigger than your growth in your business, no matter what you do, okay? Find good people to help you do good things and spread value. So check it out. So, I mean, that'll be Cardano's rubber meets the road moment. So we got AVAX, that's a Cardano ecosystem, and I'm going to pull up here Binance Smart Chain. Now, you could also say that, hey, a lot of the stuff on the Binance Smart Chain has been questionable. There's also been security breaches, okay? And it's a highly centralized blockchain. Actually, take a look at this, quick little peek into here. Top 30 trending searches on CoinGecko 0916. Actually, I think they put another one out. So check this one out. You know what's cool is if you look on any of those top searches, now look at this. This is what I want you to see. 800 projects on Binance Smart Chain. Does that mean it's going to be the best smart chain? Or do you think something else will beat it? Comment down below, like, and subscribe. You guys are the best. So, total asset transactions. Look at Solana. 25 billion. There's something missing to that equation. Unless Solana's just the next thing. I'm not aping into it. I'm going to wait and see. Let's see some proven projects on Solana. It's got some very cool things to it. But you know what? I'll buy it when it's red. That's just me. Top 30 searches, Phantom ecosystem. Check this out. So this thing's been getting a little buzz here. ADAX, okay? ADAX super high on CoinGecko. I'm not aping into that, okay? But right now Solana's hot. So these searches, if you took a look at ADAX and Solana, very hot. Everyone's searching for them. Everyone's trying to get them quick. And guess what the whales do? They dump. They dump you. They dump their beluga caviar all over the sea. But check it out. Cardano consistently remains very, very high interest leading into smart contracts. Take a peek over at just here, right here. Okay? With Solana's growth, up a buck. Really tempting. Really want to get into it. I'm scared. I want to do it. I'm doing it. Okay, I give in. I'm a hypocrite. Where's my credit card? I'm buying it. Just playing. But check out the growth that Solana has had. What's their all-time? Solana launched here, okay, in 2020. They have smart contracts. Explosive growth. If you look at Binance Smart Chain live, okay, Look at the explosive growth that they received there when their smart contracts went live and they started I heard PancakeSwap's volume was insane. Did it overtake Uniswap? I mean, a lot of trash coins on that blockchain, just some real talk, some real trash on there that I wouldn't give to my enemy, but sure, whatever. So let's see what happens and what kind of growth Cardano gets. And guys, it's girls, boys, whatever gender you identify as, don't freak out if the day smart contracts launches, it dumps or it pumps, okay? That is so normal. That is so normal. What you're really going to be looking for is what happens in the next 3 months? What happens in the next 6 months? What happens in the next year? Because that's going to be the true test of Cardano, okay? Folks, if you're looking for the coolest, most attractive stake pool, come stake your crypto, your Cardano crypto with Nerd. But the upside, I mean, the upside could be massive. I got a shout out to CryptoVisor because I've been watching his channel for years. He was the one who originally called the $32 Cardano. Respect to CryptoVisor. And the reason I say respect to CryptoVisor, go follow CryptoVisor. He's a great channel over there. He has called the $32 Cardano, and I have to be on board with his prophecy. I think it's a self-fulfilling prophecy. I think it's a very possible prophecy because Bitcoin, look at Hoskinson, what he says here in this article. Cardano is going in a different path than Ethereum, I'd say. He talks about Bitcoin here. You can't do much with it. You can only push the value. You can only issue the token. Talking about Bitcoin, not Ethereum. However, you can't do smart contracts. You can't do anything. Similar to the earliest days of the internet, with a web browser, you could only look at static web pages. Now, that's what I was reading right there. Sorry. One-man camera crew over here. Static web pages. Well, what is the internet now today? What's the internet today? Not just static web pages. There's an app for everything. There's an app for an app. Okay? So, the question is, Bitcoin, the early days of crypto, sitting at nearly $1 trillion. But is it the smartest, soundest money out there in this ecosystem? No, it's not. It's actually just the one that everybody knows about. Okay? On a large scale, everyone aped into Bitcoin because that seemed safe. Okay? On a very, very small scale, everyone in crypto is like, oh, look at Solana. Should I buy it? Wrecked. See where Solana is in a week, guys. Maybe it'll double, maybe it'll triple. But if you look at what Solana did in the last 90 days, check it out. If you look at what Solana did in the last 90 days, right, yeah? Boom, Solana's low was $22. Okay, it's done a 5x. So you want to buy it here? That looks like where the baseline is. That might be the buy. I don't know. Not much of a chart reader myself. $22 again. Maybe this is the baseline right here, $40. Okay, do you want to cut your bag in half? You tell me, comment below. So, I wanted to cover this little thing right here. Massive Bitcoin protests because in El Salvador. And what do you think they're protesting? The volatility. I got to be real about my opinion about Bitcoin being their legal tender and them forcing the El Salvadorian people to use Bitcoin. Okay, so if somebody comes into your shop, you have to take Bitcoin. Well, is that fair? Like, that's what they're protesting. Bitcoin, cryptos at this point in the game, okay, are not a viable currency to be transacted on a high volume within a personal business. Okay? Unless you cash it out instantly. But what if you lose 4% of your money? It's like you're forced to gamble. So I got to be a little on the side of the El Salvadorian people who have protested this because look, if they were issuing a stable coin of some sort that had been pegged to, let's just say, the US dollar, I could get down with that. But forcing those people to take a highly volatile asset, and they may not, I don't know, I'm just making an assumption here, they may not have the technical skills, okay, no fault of their own, to not screw up Bitcoin and not mess up with the volatility. Okay, they got to learn. Like, what if you're 79 years old? I mean, like, my grandfather just, you go onto his phone, every app is open. He's never closed an app on his phone. Okay, he doesn't really get everything's logged into. Okay, so if you force somebody to adopt a technology which they really truly don't understand, that personally, I think we've already established this is not the best solution to the problem that they're trying to solve. Well, there's going to be problems, okay? There's going to be problems. My grandfather has like 7 Facebook pages. Why does he have 7 pages? Why do you have 7 Facebook pages? He refriends me from them. I'm like, what? Do you keep creating these? Like, is this a virus? Is this a bot? So yeah, give grandpa some Bitcoin. Well, he's probably sure as hell going to lose his money. Not to any fault of his own, but he'd probably leave the app open. Phone will be bouncing around in his pocket, and he'll send $92,000 to China. And I don't want that for El Salvador, and I don't think you do either. Anyway, folks, just my 2 cents. Appreciate you tuning in. Appreciate you being here. And if I don't see you, I'll see you on the internet. I'm out.
Steak with Nerd.